from the Costco parking lot, okay? But it's 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, and you already know what we do, okay? So if you one of my ride or dies, all right, I need you to go ahead and do what you know to do. Tell me, how's your day? What kind of day are you having today? Drop it in the chat. If you are on the replay squad, please, 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 and please say replay so I can come back and just show you a little bit of love because it's literally what I do. All right, y'all. Today, I got a word. I told you a couple of days ago we're gonna be talking about Ozempic for a few days because God told me to say it. All right. I don't even know how I got here. I don't even know what happened. I have no idea. Here's what I do know. I'm seeing an increasing, an alarming amount of people, and I'm hearing an alarming amount of situations where people have told me, "Hey, listen, I went to my doctor and they suggested that I try Mounjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic." I'm just picking on Ozempic, but we could say any of them, okay? And I was just the first. I had questions. I had questions that needed answers, which sent me down a whole rabbit hole. Do you hear me? About this Ozempic. And so the first question I had is what's in it, and why we don't want to know. Why ain't nobody asked what is in it? What's in the shot? Don't nobody ask that. Nobody says what are the what are the ingredients? Wow. Okay, Hayden. How I get out of here, son? But I'm gonna be on YouTube on my device.
Got you.
I want to go to my YouTube. Okay, y'all. My son today. I'm all on my. I'm trying to get on YouTube on my iPad to make sure that I'm live. Okay, help me, Holy Ghost. Anyway, but the thing I got is why don't nobody got no questions about what's in the Ozempic? We just put these things in our body all willy nilly, and we have no sort of questions about what is in the shot. All right. So that was the first question I had. Not only what's in it, but why we don't have questions about what's in it. So after I asked myself that, I was wondering, what are people thinking when they decide to do it? Because I'm not judging, I'm not shaming, but what is on the mind of the person is like, I'm gonna try it. And I'm like, I kind of get it because I've been there. When you just think something got to give, I'm gonna try this because it got to work because ain't nothing else worked. Okay, I get it. But there are a list of things I tell you that Ozempic could never do. So God gave me this yesterday when I was live. I was just talking down and I said out of my mouth, Ozempic could never. Hey Rochelle, I said Ozempic could never. There are a list of things that even if Ozempic helped me reach every weight loss goal I had, there are a list of things that Ozempic could never do. Ozempic, and I'm just gonna go ahead and warn y'all now. Don't nobody get mad at me, okay? I'm telling y'all because I love you. I don't want nobody to think talking about nobody, but I'm gonna tell the truth, okay? Hey Waylon, we gonna call a thing a thing. We gonna tell the truth about a thing because here's the thing: there are a lot of people who are looking at Ozempic as like a savior, like it's gonna save you, and I just need to get this off my chest, okay? There are a list of things that Ozempic could never, ever, ever do, and I know this one might be uncomfortable. I'm not here to make you uncomfortable. I'm here to help you get free, though. Listen, if you want to be comfortable, get a blanket and lay on the couch. Go scroll on Instagram. But I'm not trying to make you comfortable. I'm trying to save your life. Hey there. I'm trying to save your life. Okay, I'm so glad you made it, Tanisha. So, oh baby, listen, it's a whole lot of freedom that I have now that I know better, and I could have never got that from some injection, and you won't either. So I know what people think. Here's one thing, hey Alicia, that I know people think. People say, okay, it's just a jump start. I'm just trying to jump some things off. Where you jumping to? Where you jumping to if you don't have a plan, you don't have no changes in your habit, you don't have no systems. Where we jumping to? We jumping in to do something for a season and then do something else? How we gonna jump without a plan? How we gonna jump without new habits? Are we starting the thing, planning not to keep it up? Because you don't just do a jump start and that jump lasts. There are some things in order to keep it that you have to continue to do it. All right, so it's not gonna jump you to anywhere but back where you were. It's not gonna jump you to anywhere. All right. So some people think, oh, I just need something to kick it off. Okay, you can kick it off, but you gotta keep it up. You gotta keep it. So Ozempic can never help you keep it up. It's never gonna show you how to do this thing for the rest of your life. So even if it gives you a jump start, even if it helps you lose the weight that you want to lose, I get it. I know. I know what it feels like to want to lose weight and baby want to do anything to get it off of your body. But I'm just telling you now on the front end, what we kickstarting, like kicking to where? Like what are we doing? Some people say, you know what, I just need a little help, which I would definitely challenge you on that. Okay, because I feel like most of us we really know what to do. But if you really do need some help because you don't know what to do, the question I would say is, listen, Ozempic might help you lose weight. Okay, but it's never going to teach you how to care about what you put in your body. It's never going to teach you what foods heal your body and what foods hurt your body. You'll never learn that on Ozempic. All right. Some people actually say, you know what, I feel better. I've done it and I lost the weight and I feel better. I want to challenge you on that as well if you're one of those people. Because the question is, do you? Do you really feel better or are you smaller, but you still got a little anxiety? Because that's tied to what you eat. You got a little anxiety, you're still eating your emotions. You don't know how to manage your emotions, so you eat them to deal with them. All right. Did you lose a little weight and you still get set off at the Thanksgiving dinner? All right. And lose your mind. Ozempic could never help you get past those things. I got a whole list though as I think about my own testimony, okay? And if y'all got something, drop them in the chat. What are the things Ozempic could never help you do? Y'all, I got off my blood pressure medication. There's a generational pattern in my family. I don't say nothing is genetic because it ain't in my genes. There's a generational pattern in my family of high blood pressure. Ozempic could never help me break that. Ozempic could never get me off my blood pressure medication. Ozempic could never, come on, give you consistency, Alicia. Ozempic could never help me get free and show somebody else how to do it. See, because you take Ozempic and you lose some weight, but you can't teach nobody how to do that. Not in the way that they can do it for the rest of their life. So this is how I can tell. I was just in the Costco, ran into somebody who was very important to me, about to buy something they ain't got no business. And I said, don't you do it. Ozempic could never. It could never. It could never teach you that everything you put in your body does something. There's a consequence. So it can never teach you to start caring about what you put in your body. So the weight is just the beginning. I get it. I ain't knocking nobody for wanting to lose weight. I promise you I started my journey. Only want to lose 50 pounds. That's all I wanted to do. Baby, was losing 50 pounds and be a size 14. That's all I wanted to do. So I started the journey wanting to lose weight. Praise God, he put me in the right hands who could show me what it really means to heal your body, though. Because if I'd have got on some shake regimen somewhere and lost the 50 pounds, first of all, I would have stopped at 50. And I would probably still be on amlodipine today with ocular migraines, debilitating menstrual cycles, extreme fatigue, severe anemia, child, you name it, fibroids, severe pain during my cycles to where I couldn't walk, to go to no cramps. Ozempic could never set you free. It'll never get you off your medication. It's a condition you're dealing with that Ozempic, not only can it not get you free of it, it's going to exacerbate it. It's going to make it worse. It could never heal your body. You know what else Ozempic could never do? It'll never let you be able to teach your children what to eat and what not to eat. Now, do my children follow all of my food recommendations? I'm pretty sure. If you hemmed them up at a birthday party and I close my eyes and look to the left, them jokers just might drink some of the juice. Okay? But what they won't do is drink the juice not knowing what their mama taught them. Ozempic can never let you train your children up on the way that they should go as it relates to their body. There are things that my children will never have to unlearn. They will never have to unlearn about cereal because it was a season of my childhood, multiple bowls of cereal, okay? They never have to unlearn that. It will be foreign to them because we don't eat like that. We don't eat like that. All right? Ozempic could never do that. You know what Ozempic could never do? Easter coming up. Some of us did the Get Back Right challenge or something, some regimen, and we done lost 8 or 9 little high quality pounds. Ozempic can never teach you how to do Easter with your people and still be down 8 or 9 pounds. Ozempic can never tell you how to step out for a second, get your butt back together, and not erase your results. Ozempic could never. Ozempic could never walk you through a health transformation. See, this is why I don't like the word shift. I say it because we all say, hey, Michelle. I say it because it's just like mindset shift. We shift, we shift. I don't like shift. It sounds like just moving stuff around, just shuffling. All right? I believe that we serve a God who transforms, who changes who we are. So when I was 240.3 pounds, I was a different person. I was a different person. I was not the lady you see before you today. Ozempic could never change you from the inside. Not in a way that sustains and not in a way that's beneficial. Ozempic could never. So yes, you might try, you might lose a couple of pounds, but Ozempic could never give you peace of mind, peace in your body. Y'all, I used to walk down the steps. Okay, I know I got some cousins in here with this now, okay? I know I ain't by myself. I used to walk down the steps. You know you got to do a little sideways shuffle. Where you got to step to the side. Okay, I remember first time I had walked down the steps and shocked myself. Like, hold on. Oh, I did that assistance free. Ozempic could never. Ozempic could never. Ever, 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 Alicia. Never. It could never, okay? So I don't want you to, because this is where we get it twisted, and this is why we go the wrong way. We will accept, my God, today. We'll accept temporary and not lasting. Okay? It's not lasting. Just to have a little taste of what we want. A little taste. I'm telling you, Michelle. I'm finna get on it. I'm finna find out who can make this shirt for me. Ozempic could never. It could never. It could never take you from snoozing for 40. I'm telling you what I know. Snoozing 45 minutes as soon as you wake up every morning to getting on about that bed when the alarm go off. Ozempic could never. Ozempic could never. I don't want to call them out. I'll tell you later. They live very close to you. I'll just say that, right? Ozempic could never. All right? So don't accept something temporary, something that's not real, that's not sustaining. God's way lasts. That's a shirt. His way lasts. So do it like he say. And anytime we jump in the boat with something that's quick, that don't require us to look ourselves in the mirror and say, you know what? Let me tell me the truth about me. This how I got free. I had a coach that was teaching me all the stuff. My husband gonna make that shirt. My husband, yeah, that's my husband, the solution guy. He said, who gonna make sure you are? Because you love me and I love you. Okay? Ozempic, stop playing with me on YouTube. All right? So you made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh man. Anyway, the point I think I was trying to make is that God's way is lasting. So Rochelle gave me the perfect plan for, getting rid of disease, getting off my medication, losing weight. But at the end of the day, Miss Joyce, I had to look myself in the mirror and I had to say, oh sis, some of this is you. You need to be making some different moves. And little by little, as I asked God to continue to help me, he showed me, oh, you know what? You're a little people pleaser. You love you want the people to like you more than what I told you to do. You're more concerned about whether the people get mad at you because you told them no than you are about doing what I told you to do. I had to look myself in the mirror and have that conversation. I looked myself in the mirror. Well, Rochelle was the one who originally told me I was a sugar addict. But I had to look at myself in the mirror after checking with the dictionary in the Bible And I was like, oh, wait, you a sugar addict. And look myself in the mirror. Ozempic could never. These are the things Ozempic can never is never gonna help you look in the mirror and tell you the truth about you. You know what else is never gonna do? It's never gonna help you look in the mirror and tell you the truth about you and then do something about it to change it. Not shift it, not move it from here to there, but change that thing. Transform it. Make it look like something that make it look unrecognizable. I showed somebody my picture today at the barbershop. Every time I show my before picture, people say, that's you? Ozempic could never. It could, my countenance is different. Do you hear me? My skin is different. Do you hear me? The way I look at food is different. Oreos used to be like, I'm telling y'all, that comfortable y'all want. They used to love to curl up with some milk. You hear me? My God, today. With some milk and some Oreo cookies. Ozempic could never. You don't go from a 30-year Oreo addiction. And when I tell y'all I was the most Oreo addicted, like I bet you there ain't been a flavor of Oreo cookies I ain't had in my lifetime. Some of y'all just on the regular Oreos or maybe double stuff. I bet y'all ain't had the mega stuff. I bet y'all ain't had the pumpkin spice ones. Okay? Y'all might have had birthday cake. You don't eat those anymore. Ozempic could never. It could never. Come on, dress with me and this little one next to me used to do the double stuff and lemon. Half and half. 5 each. 5 each. Okay? A package of Oreos wasn't safe in that house. Okay, gonna get ate up with the quickness. All right, so I never wanna make people feel less than. That's never my intention. All right. Sometimes when we tell the truth, it get a little aggressive and passionate up in here. Okay. So I'm just letting you know if you're thinking about it. If the doctor done told you, your friend done told you, even if you done seen somebody lose, I'm telling you, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. It ain't what you want. Okay. It ain't gonna get you what you're looking for. Even if your goal is to lose, it ain't gonna get you what you're looking for. All right. So I never want to leave you with what you're doing, what you shouldn't do, and not tell you what to do. All right. So here's what I want you to do from here on out. Because um here's what deciding to look myself in the mirror and have an honest conversation did for me. I learned to eat without shame. All right. Before I had an honest conversation with myself, me and food, we was always in a struggle. It was always like a back and forth situation. It was always some kind of struggle with food. Either I'm trying to resist it or it's trying to overcome me. We always in a battle. Then I lose because I have no strength. All right. Now I feel bad. Now I'm ashamed. And the enemy is like, hey, hey. And God like, girl, how you here? I love you still. But when you going to learn? Okay. So what looking in the mirror with myself said, okay, listen, you got to stop having a whole love affair. Y'all was like an Oreo cookie love affair. It was like an Oreo cookie love affair. And I had to say, okay, listen, the purpose of what you are eating is to fuel your body. What you eat determines how much energy you're going to have. And what you eat today determines what kind of energy you're going to have tomorrow and the next day and the next day. What you eat today is going to determine how your blood pressure numbers look. What you eat today is going to determine if your mind works clearly and creatively, which matters to me. It should matter to all of us. Because some of us are asking God, we praying and praying and praying. I've been there. Praying and praying and praying. Lord, do it for me right now. And God sent you the answer. And you was too tired, confused. You missed the memo. Because you had brain fog. You were sleepy. Okay? And you don't even have the bandwidth to think creatively. So I had to learn I'm not going to keep allowing myself to feel this same guilt. All right? I want to be in control. I'm tired of losing in this area. So I'm looking at it all wrong. What I eat is going to determine what happens with my body and how I feel, which is attached to every area of my life. Ozempic could never. Ozempic could never. The other thing Ozempic could never do when I look myself in the mirror, so I was good for, I was an active person, all right? But I had to learn that moving your body every day, it's not a punishment. I used to feel like, I had some pop up in my memories today where, and I told myself when I saw them, I'm going to post it. Okay, so this popped up in my memories. I apparently had told myself I was going to get up at 6 o'clock, and first of all, it took me almost 18 minutes to finish that mile. I apparently had told myself I was going to run 3 miles or do 3 miles or something because the caption said, I missed 6 a.m. All right, but I got it done. All right, so I got it done at that night. It's dark outside. It's like 6 something at night, and I'm just proud that I got it done. All right, but I know what happened today. 6 o'clock happened, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do these. I got to. Oh Lord, I gotta do 3 miles. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do these 3 miles. And I stopped looking at moving my body like that. First of all, it's worship. Thank you, baby. It's worship. It's a blessing. This is how I'm going to praise you, Lord. For breath in these lungs, I'm going to use them. This heart you gave me, I'm going to get that thing pumping. These are, what they call, dog, Rowan know what they call. The things that make you sweat. Is it adrenal glands? I don't know. I'm gonna make sure they operational. All right, these legs, as short as they are, Lord, I'm one in front of the other. I'm gonna lift them things up off the ground. I am at a regular cadence. I'm gonna praise you with this body. It's worship. I get to. It's the way I thank you for allowing me to. It's praise. It's not a punishment. Ooh, that's a shirt, baby. Boys, I should have been a rapper. It ain't punishment. It's praise. But no, seriously, it's stewardship. It's how I show God you can trust me. Because when I was 240 pounds, guess what my prayer still was? Lord, make me a choice. Use me. I want to be available. I've always been a teacher. I have a gift. My spiritual gift is that of shepherding. I'm very clear about what my gifts are. Have been for a very long time. But I didn't have the energy to shepherd nobody unless they wanted to come sit by my bedside. All right? So I was very clear. I'm asking God to do one thing. I'm asking him to pick me. Put me in the game, coach. Pull me off the bench. And the Lord like, baby, I can't use you. You too sleepy. You tired, girl. I can't use you. I got serious work need to be done out here. You too sleepy for it. So it's stewardship. It's how I show God I'm a good manager of what you have given me. This one body, this one life that you've given me. You can trust me to steward it well. And when you do that, God says, okay, wait. I'm so proud of you for the way you did that. You got more. I got something else for you. I know you had just asked for that. I know you just asked for 50 pounds. I got more. Listen, I really want you to be around 80 down, okay? Listen, I really lost 90 pounds, truth be told. I lost 90 pounds. So those early pictures y'all see, I was down 90 pounds. I just don't hang out right around 90 pounds down. So because I don't, we just say 80 publicly. So we can be, in alignment. But guys, like I can use you. So Ozempic could never pull you off the bench so you can do what God told you to do. Ozempic could never. All right. So moving my body is not a punishment. It ain't something I got to do. I got to dread. It's praise. It's worship. It's a blessing. It's thanking God for what He has done for me. And Ozempic could never. The next thing I had to do is stop letting the calendar, okay, control me. I was a slave to the calendar. Y'all listen, this is how it used to go. Okay. February, Valentine's Day, one of my favorite holidays, and my anniversary, the anniversary of my marriage. One of my favorite candies. Don't nobody judge me. I'm putting all my business in the street. One of my favorite candies used to be the conversation hearts. Don't nobody eat these. People be like, ew, you like the did straight sugar, and we'll eat a whole bag. All right. So it's February. What time is it? Time for Conversation Hearts. And it is. I know, Alicia. Don't nobody like her. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all ain't as bad as I was. So if he can heal me, I know he can heal you. It was bad. I don't think y'all get it when I tell you it was bad. In college, I used to eat so many bags of candy corn too. Okay. Conversation Hearts that my tongue would be like raw, like not raw, but just like irritated, sore, because I ate so much sugar just on my tongue. Ozempic could never. Ozempic can never get you free of whatever your thing is. Okay, because I could go St. Patrick's Day because I ain't Irish, but I always need some good candy around that time. Then we got Easter. Okay, then we got Mother's Day. Then we got Father's Day. And because I'm married to a father, I got to partake. Okay? Then we got 4th of July. Then we got, what's next, y'all? Then we got Labor Day. And then we got my birthday, my husband's birthday. And then we got our kids' birthday. Then it's pumpkin spice season. All right? Then it's Thanksgiving. Then it's Christmas. And I'm going to start in January. I'm going to act right. So Ozempic could never get me out of that cycle. That's an honest conversation. Where I tell myself, you have lost your mind. You have a serious problem called lack of self-control and sugar addiction, okay? Ozempic could never. Ozempic could never. So just because it's a holiday, don't mean I got to go back to doing what I used to do. Y'all, Thanksgiving, that was like the Super Bowl for me. Thanksgiving was cold for show out, sis. Show out. I'm talking about the sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows and the pralines on top. I bet you I ain't do it like that. I'm talking about 4, 5 cakes and desserts because that's where I show baby she could bake a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't like to cook, but you can count me in for a good dessert, okay? Ozempic could never. I don't gotta do it like that. I don't gotta have a whole spread with 6, 7, 8 desserts. Come on, Joyce. I'm trying to tell you. That's the only reason why I'm telling you. Look at y'all. So if he could get me free, why you can't get free? I'm telling you. That's why it was me. That's why I'm like Moses. Moses like, Lord. He like, no, I need you. The one that with the stuttering problem. That's the one I need. You. Because I want to show him what I can do. All right. So if he can get me free, you ain't that far gone. So every day is a decision. The truth is, guess what? I can have sweet potato pie any day of the week I want to. I don't gotta have it because it's April. I mean because it's well Easter or Thanksgiving. I'm not a slave to the calendar. It doesn't control me. It doesn't determine what I do. I make a decision every single day. I decide every day. And I pick me. Out of all this stuff, I pick me. I pick me. Because when I'm well, a bunch of people get well. A bunch of people get well. And that's all I want to do. That's my act of service. That's all I want to do is help people. And I can't do it if I can't help me. So I don't care about no holiday. We got to the point I'll be like, what you want for Thanksgiving? He be like, man, let's just, I mean, whatever you want, like we ain't gotta have all the stuff, but we just had a bunch of stuff for no reason. He like, baby, just make some greens. Okay, you can do the mac and cheese if you want to and a little dressing, and let's just be out of there. Because we used to take it deep, okay? Because I feel like that's what it was for. That's what the holiday was for. Show out. I picked me. Yes, Tanisha, I picked me. All right? So it doesn't mean, and I always have to clarify this too because I never want people to think that I don't ever eat ice cream. I sure enough do. I surely do. All right? But I'm always in a position of making sure that none of the decisions I make are because I don't have control of me. All right. So there are times, like different seasons. I'm about to go into a season right now. Um, I'm doing something with Rochelle. She got this little. It should be here any day. I'm thinking of bringing y'all with me. It's a little body analyzer situation that she's advertising. Okay. I give y'all want the link. Email me at Took It Ready Say Habits. I'll give it to you. Or go on Rose DMs and ask her for it. Okay. But I'm about to go into a season where we're gonna be looking at some things real seriously because I be seeing the numbers and I like it. So I'm about to be come on along, okay? So I'm about to get on this little body analyzer. I ordered it and it said it was shipped yesterday. So I'm about to be in a season where it's like, okay, I'm be more mindful of my decisions. All right. But I'd be lying to you if I told you we never had a treat. We never had cookies or ice cream or cake. We don't do it every day. The norm is I pick me. I pick me and what's best for my body. That's the norm. So the desserts and the treats, those are the exception. But for a season, though, okay, let me be clear. For a season, oh, I couldn't have none of it. Because if you're an alcoholic, you don't just go hang yourself out at the bar. So sugar addicts shouldn't be talking about, I'm just going to go to the bakery on Saturday. You don't supposed to be down to cookie cakes and chips out. You don't supposed to go down there. So for a season, I had to tell myself no for a long time. And even now, I always have to be aware of why I'm giving it a yes because the addiction, the part of me that likes sugar, and if I'm not careful, will overtake me. It's still there, but Ozempic could never teach you how to make that thing shut up. Ozempic could never. Come on, Alicia. So for a season to get out of that, yes, you got to deny that flesh. You got to go on a strict sugar fast. You can't have none of it. It can't cross your mind to get yourself clean. All right. And unlike alcoholism or drug addiction, every now and again you can get you a little bit, okay? But even in that, I still have to be mindful because I'm always very aware of how much strength I have. So I'll go through a season where I'll be like, sis ain't strong right now. This little piece of cake could turn into a deep ice cream dive, okay? So I'm very aware, and Ozempic could never teach you that. All right? So I stopped letting the calendar control me. I stopped also making excuses. Okay? Because the blood pressure thing was quick to blame that on my family. Because they all got it. Was quick to say I got it from my mama. It's okay. That's an excuse. I got it from me. When I had high blood pressure, I got it from me. I got it from me and what I chose to eat. I got it from me. I didn't get it from nobody but me. All right. Now, is there a propensity in my genes? But like Rose said, you pulled the trigger. It was a bullet in there, but you pulled the trigger. All right. I set that thing off. I set it off going to Domino's and Chick-fil-A. I set it off. I did it. So I got to be accountable for my actions. Ozempic could never make me get up and do this thing every single day. Consistency could have never got that. Okay? Because when you are a person who is inconsistent, you always got a reason why you didn't do what you told yourself you were going to do. I was going to go to the gym today, but these kids had science fair project and I had to help them. You always got a reason. It sounds great to you until you learn to become a person who can consistently do the thing that you told yourself you were going to do. All right? So I stopped making excuses, and I really stopped making excuses when I got accountable. Okay? When I start telling somebody what I'm about to do. When I know I got eyes on me, I act better. All right? When I change these habits, simply what I do every day. I keep telling y'all, when you change what you do every day, it'll be easier to do what you do every day. It's going to start out like you don't want to do it because it ain't what you do every day. But once it becomes what you do every day, you're going to do it every day. And when you don't do it, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna recognize it. I'm off routine here. I'm off my schedule. All right. So here's what I want to say. I know you may want to lose weight. I know you do. All right. But you don't need to jeopardize your health, putting questionable things in your body that you have no idea what the effects are or how long they will last. All right. You don't need to do that. All right. What you do need to do is to get in community. You do need to get accountable. You need a system that works. All right. And there's no injection for that because Ozempic can never. All right. Ozempic can never be your community. Ozempic can never hold you accountable. Ozempic can never give you structure and new habits. It can never. So I didn't just lose 80 pounds. I got off medication. I said goodbye to these ocular migraines. And if you've ever, baby, drop a me in the chat if you've ever had an ocular migraine, okay? It's just one of them things, baby. If you ever had it, you know, if you know, you know. All right? I got rid of them. I got my energy back. All right? By now, they've been somewhere in somebody's nap, okay? I have taken a good nap in the car, y'all. I used to have a job at an insurance company that shall remain nameless. And I think we would get, it was loose. You know, we were salary. Honey, I would go in my car and set the alarm and take me a good 20-minute nap. Okay? And be good. I don't need to do that anymore. I have energy that lasts. I have energy that lasts. All right? Ozempic could never. Ozempic could never do that for you. So you could lose the weight and still be tired. You could lose the weight and still be unwell. You can lose the weight and still have no boundaries. You can lose the weight and still have the same habits. You can lose the weight and not have to be honest with yourself about you. All right. So when I had the honest conversation, I showed my kids what it looks like to be really healthy, and I became the woman that I had prayed and asked God to make me. Y'all became the woman. I asked God. I said, Lord, I'm reading John 10:10. I see it right here. Please, Lord, show me how that can look for me. Because I know this your definition of abundance. It can't be, Lord. I'm questioning. I got questions. All right. And that, my friends, Ozempic could never do. All right. So if you're tired of the quick route, that ain't all that quick because it brings you back to round the mulberry bush to do the same thing all over again and again and again and again and again. And you're tired of taking the quick route that ain't quick. If you want some real results that last. If you want to learn how to eat, if you want to learn how to live, if you want to learn how it feels to thrive in your body, then I need you in the Get Back Right community. We are doing, we actually have a training next week. Somebody in the community tell me because I just dropped the video and I dropped them in all the communities I serve in. So I think it's April 10th. I think it's at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you get in the community, you'll have a link. All right. So go to readysethabits.com. All right, and join us. It's a free community full of women just like you, and that's where you'll learn the habits that make the weight come off, and not just come off, but stay off. Okay. So one decision at a time. We are doing the things that Ozempic could never ever, ever, ever do. I love y'all to life. All right. I think we're about to go to Kroger at our school, the Kingdom Academy, which is my homeschool for my son. Yep. The coldest homeschool in the land. What you think about Kingdom Academy, AJ? Come over here. Tell me about Kingdom Academy. It's fun. It's fun. What else? Uh, cool. It's cool. Yeah. What's today? Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday, where we do all the things we wonder. So today, thank you. He wonders, the thing he wondered about today, I don't know if he want to do it. He wondered, how do people get hired? So I asked him where he wanted to work. He said Kroger. I said it will do. So I think we're about to go to Kroger and find a manager and find out how people get hired. Okay, that's what we're doing. We do have real state standard based curriculum that we need to do. Um, and we are behind. But on Wonderful Wednesday, we do things that we wonder about. All right. So we did come to Costco to get dinner, and I think we're going to Kroger. All right. I think we're going to Kroger. All right. That's all I got, y'all. I love y'all to life. If you got any questions, anything you want me to talk about next, drop it in the comments. I promise I'll do it for you. I'll be here every day, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I love y'all to life, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.